Hello amazing viewers, good day to you all. Welcome to my channel. While the government is vehemently denying what's going on and at the same time shifting blames on God knows who, oppositions and the rest, blaming everybody but themselves, we have the terrorists busy, making bold statements, going on rampage on daily basis. It's a shame that the government will blame everyone but themselves. All of a sudden, we have the government of Nigeria blaming Donald Trump for the recent happenings because Donald Trump made a statement. How do you even take these people serious? How do you even want to believe that these people at the end of the day will deliver by making sure they end terrorism in Nigeria? How do you believe? If we have the government of the day blaming Donald Trump that he is the reason why the attacks has increased, for attack that has been taking place for God knows how long, guys, we really have a problem. We have a problem. Even the people that they claim to be educated, that you expect them to reason in a certain way, no, these people have turned out to be a bunch of failures. So it is Donald Trump that has been telling the people that have been killing for so long to be killing. Is it today that they started killing people? Is it Donald Trump's statement that made the incident to took place? All the places where they have killed people in their hundreds before Donald Trump's statement, is it also Donald Trump? What is wrong with these people? To think that George Akume, I think he was one time governor of Benue State, that couldn't even deliver anything to his people, and his people are still being killed on daily basis, is even making such kind of statements. Omo, they off me. They off me. At this point in time, this government, I can beat my chest and tell you that they are not ready to fight terrorism. If you can have a situation where ambush should be laid on people, sent to go and rescue those girls, then it means they are not prepared, because I don't understand how these people will get information to know that, okay, this is the time these people are living, this is where they are headed, and then go and attack them. Please make it make sense to me that somehow they couldn't have some information given to the bandits. No, let me rephrase, terrorists. This government no just they serious at all. And you find some citizens helping this government to the mumu up and down, where they will come and tell you, the attack at the CSO, it is not the Muslim. I was just looking at this video and I just the verse like this. I'm going to show you two videos before I read what the media reported. First is the one a person said, that the thing that occurred yesterday, it is not the Hausa people, it is not the Muslims, rather, let me rephrase, not the Muslims. The Muslims, they're like this, they're like that. And then the other one is a video of terrorists actually threatening Donald Trump. I'm going to show us that video and then we'll be back.
Trump. Jackie Trump. Jackie hohi. Jackie Trump muna mai tabbatar maka da cewa wannan abun da ke so kai ba mai yiwuwa bane. Saboda mu da Allah muka dogara. Duk wasu makircenka da fadan da kake fadawa. Kai shiri tukuna ina zuwa. Jackie Trump. Kai kaska ni mana ganni. Ka ganni? Ni kadai na ishe ka wallahi. Kada ma kowa ya shiga farin da Jackie Trump. Da muna kana da iska kafuri sai ka ce za ka yi mana mu musulmai, za ka yi mana iskanci. Wallahi rana ɗaya za ka kumbura a radun Allah. Rana ɗaya za ka kumbura ka mutu har ne, bari ka ji in baka labari.
I don't care what anybody says, but those are not Muslim men. Those are not men that believe in God. I have seen Muslim men. I have dined with Muslim men. I have preached and have spoken in mosques. Muslim men are not like that. Those are just men that hide under the skin of Islam to do whatever they want to do. Those are evil men, because this is all political games. Our politicians have been doing this for the last 15 to 20 years, consistently, for every president that I've been. And this hurts me because of your political ambition. You are killing innocent people and just taking people's families and children and lives away. Good luck, Jonathan had Chibok girls. Buhari had Boko Haram. I don't know which one Yaradua has. One had Niger Delta. Now they are using bandits to go into church. You people just say you are Christians, you are Muslim. You don't believe in God. You are God-forsaken beasts.
What a country. Terrorists gaining audacity and boldness by the day. Why? Because they know they have the backings of people, sponsoring them. Their faces plastered all over the social media space, but you can never see the police, the DSS, the army go search for these individuals and pick them up. That can never happen. They don't see these people. It is only we, the citizens, that get to see these videos. But make the mistake of criticizing the government, they will look for you. In fact, that's where their intelligence works the most. Tell me that for some time now, these people have been openly carrying out acts, doing videos, including the money collected from families of victims, posting it on social media space, yet nothing. Please, make it make sense to me. I'm trying to understand the other person. I'm just trying to look at the angle where he's coming from. I'm trying to look at it with the mindset of, okay, when a Christian commits evil, we shouldn't say that person is a Christian, because there are characters that you expect from a Christian. So I don't even want to try to bash this person much. But the truth remains that these are the Fulani Islamic group that actually enter the church. So we cannot rule out the fact that this is what it is. They have a religion, so we judge them by that religion. So also a Christian will be judged if he go commit terror. I don't talk say they don't even execute any Christian, or when they don't prosecute the person. If a Christian is caught in the act of terrorism, please do so. If you don't commit, they terrorize everywhere, they kill, please do so. Because we can't have somebody going on rampage, killing people, and then we'll say, no, we have to keep the person safe because he's a Christian. You commit evil is that you commit evil. And you have to pay for the evil you've committed. But to say, no, these are not this. Now, them do the what they do. They did what they did. And they knew exactly what they were doing. And these people are hiding under the religion. I don't know where they got this thing that this is what, the Quran is telling them to do. I don't know. They are just hiding under the religion to cause the nonsense they are causing. And you know what's more annoying to me in all this is the fact that we have these people trying to protect these people simply because they worship they are in the same religion. Why should you protect evil on the ground that you guys worship the same God? Why should it be so? How do you expect to coexist with such person? If those people end up killing everybody, do you think you will be safe? At the end of the day, they'll go start to do with that because they are used to what they are doing. And if the money is no longer coming, the available people amongst them there, even their own folks, they'll start dealing with them. So why would you say, oh, we have to show these people mercy and we have to protect them so that they can protect our forest? We then say we need forest protection. Did we tell them we are looking for such? They have turned the forest to even unsafe place. And Gumi is busy protecting them. Gumi, we don't do insightful something. He did freely. But look at it now. According to reports, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu life imprisonment. To the point that they are even pushing for death. So please, all this talk, trying to do this one, do that one, it doesn't make any sense to me. As far as I'm concerned, if you catch any terrorist, because finish them. People can't continue living life in fear. It doesn't make any sense. If you keep defending these people because we are from the same religion, I am telling you, they will keep doing what they are doing. And you see the audacity increasing by the day. And instead of the government to look at the audacity of these people increasing and find a way to clip their wing by mentioning those sponsoring them and finishing them up, no, they are blaming it on Donald Trump. Now Donald Trump na inkosa. I'm going to read what the media reported. 1 or 2 social media reactions before we come back to wrap this up. Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, on Wednesday said fresh attacks by terrorists and bandits in Nigeria were triggered by a recent pronouncement made by the United States President Donald Trump. Mr. Akume, in a press statement addressing the evolution of violent extremism, banditry, and ongoing security challenges in the West Africa country, claimed recent pronouncements from the United States has inadvertently emboldened opportunistic violent groups seeking to exploit international narratives and make bold statements by attacking soft targets. Mr. Okume, in his Wednesday night statement, claimed that insurgency networks had previously been significantly weakened and reduced to isolated banditry before Mr. Trump's statement, adding that some terror groups are now attempting to leverage those remarks to gain visibility. Before this statement, insurgency structures had been significantly degraded and reduced to isolated banditry. This resurgence underscores the vital need for collaboration, not public labeling, between Nigeria and the United States, the statement said in part. Mr. Akume reaffirmed the Nigerian government's position that Nigeria does not require foreign troops, noting that the Nigerian armed forces have reclaimed territories and degraded Boko Haram and ISWAP structures. He, however, acknowledged that Nigeria needs intelligence, technological, and equipment support from the US and its other partners. The Nigerian armed forces are highly capable, experienced, and professional. They have reclaimed vast territories, degraded Boko Haram / ISWAP leadership structures, and conducted successful multi-theater operations. Nigeria does not require foreign troops. What is needed is targeted support from partners, especially the United States, in the areas of intelligence, cooperation, technology, and military equipment support for advanced engagement against the insurgents, Mr. Kume said. He also rejected claims describing the conflict as a Christian genocide, stating that verified evidence shows insurgents and criminal groups have attacked both churches and mosques, killing Muslims and Christians. He noted that Nigeria remains a secular state and that government appointment reflects the country's diversity. Mr. Akume said Nigerians reject any characterization of the conflict as a genocide against Christians or any group. Verified evidence shows that insurgents and criminal networks attack both churches and mosques, killing Muslims and Christians alike. The government remains committed to protecting all citizens and strengthening cooperation with international partners, especially the United States, to dismantle extremists and criminal network. Now, this is what the People's Gazette reported, and I would love for the SGF to actually answer some questions. They claim that the military is capable and all that, and what we need is cooperation and whatever technology they need to combat these things. Now, somebody should ask him, haven't the US be giving Nigerian government weapon? Haven't Nigerian government be acquiring weapon from the US? How well have they used it? We have seen talk or heard talks of alleged disappearance of weapons. The military don't complain too about not having the kind of weapon these people have, and you get to wonder, when the government spends so much money, just a couple of days here, so what happened? And even yesterday, the people that were sent on a rescue mission to go get the girls back, they were ambushed. To let you understand that there is a loophole, that the military has been infiltrated, yet you talk about the military being capable. Look, I don't think the government of the US should waste time in trying to say, okay, we are going to supply you with a weapon, finish this people up. Because I tell you the truth, with what we are seeing here now, I don't think the government of Nigeria is ready. So in my opinion, I am not even advocating for such. They should come and do the needful. Now I'm going to take social media reactions before we return to the video to wrap it up. ICIP saying blaming Trump for terror attacks in Nigeria is the most embarrassing level of governance we've seen in years. How can a government that can't secure its own citizens suddenly point fingers abroad? Nigerians deserve leaders who face reality, take responsibility, and strengthen our security architecture, not leaders looking for foreign scapegoats. Some Tobechukwu saying since they came into power, they have had someone to blame. First, it was Buhari that left debts for them. Then it was Goodluck and PDP 16 years. Next, it was Peter Obi and opposition. Now it is Trump and America sent Bola. And then we have Tochukwu saying that's what TINUBU is good at. He keeps blaming others for his failure. He will blame Peter Obi, blame Atiku, PDP, LP, and Canada PM. They don't have the guts and will to fight those terrorists. He signed agreement never to attack them. If he does, he won't see second term. The PE saying, can you imagine a government statement? You failed in your security structure. Now you are blaming everyone but yourself. If your security structure is solid, how will insecurity occur? The police are not into information gathering anymore, but interested in little boys. Son is saying, what color of sickness is this is this in this government. Fix insecurity and stop this senseless blame game. DK saying that's how irresponsible and incompetent the government of APC and TINUBU is, always looking for someone to blame for their incompetence. Wallahi, the Nigerian government no serious. They are not serious at all. In this whole thing going on here, are they even aware that the Canadian government has joined hands? Are they aware? You can imagine you trying to pin blame. Okay, it is the Donald Trump that asked them to go and pick up girls from school because of Donald Trump's statement. Is it because of the Donald Trump statement that we have been seeing what have been happening all these years? Up until now? These same people did not see the US government as a problem when they went to report genocide, killing of Christians in Nigeria. All of a sudden, it is now the same US government statement that they are using. The APC never actually tell us what they define. And I know the biggest fear that what happened to Jonathan will happen to them, and that's exactly what they're trying to avoid. And that is why you see them pushing all this nonsense, useless narrative here and there, trying to thwart what the truth is. Any serious government would lay emphasis on the killing of terrorists. That is what it should be. And here you are. Even in the whole of this, in the course of this whole thing, you trying to blame Donald Trump. We know they see the finger say on our hands not ready to do anything. Where will it be said that girls were kidnapped even after information was given, only for the people guiding them to be told to withdraw? They left 30 minutes before the time. So what do you want us to do? To believe that the hands of the government is not in it? Who made the call? There are pointers that you are not ready to fight this thing, and somebody is trying to intervene, and here you are blaming the person for what's going on. No! What's going on has been going on for so long, and this thing escalated because of the failure and the negligence of the government. So please, they shouldn't pin it on Donald Trump. You see the way they move. You see the kind of different narrative where they bring. APC is demonic. Highly demonic. You see this 2027, it should be a fight though. A very serious fight to secure our votes. Because this thing called political party is not a political party. Trust me, it is not. Because the kind of lies and propaganda and the kind of twisting they are bringing here and there, selling it to gullible minds, is what is going to end up destroying this nation further. Do the needful is hard for the government to do. If they had done the needful in this last 2 weeks or 2 weeks plus, the terrorists they don't go find another border go. They would have gone to other places. Or we'll see their corpses lying everywhere. But what have we seen? No, it is not what is happening. No, that's not what it is. No, the government they are trying to take our resources. No, we should stand up and do this. No, crime happens every day. Crime happens everywhere. Like, things you don't even expect to hear from leaders. That is what you hear from these individuals. The emphasis, nothing concerned them with that one. They leave the core thing there. They pick on the word Christian genocide. You know they happen. Is it not happening? Have they not been doing it before now? How can you say it's because of Trump's statement? That's why they went to CAC. Now today, has it not been happening? Shame on these individuals. Shame. Nigerians, we have a lot of fight to do. Plenty of fighting to do with our voters card. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave your opinion in the comment section. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Click on the notification bell the moment you subscribe. That way you get to know as soon as I publish. Thank you guys for all the love. God bless you richly. Do enjoy the rest of the day. See you guys in my other videos.